Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we've got some more cars that I picked up at the flea market this weekend, including, well, they're pretty much all just dragsters, just more additions to my collection of dragsters. Actually, some stuff that we've kind of seen before. So this is the first one for today's video. We've got Don Schumacher's Wonder Wagon. This is actually not part of the Dragsters USA series, which we've seen mostly all of our other dragsters from. This is actually from, if we look on the back, can you see that? Copyright 2003. So this is a bit of a later release, but it is still a Johnny Lightning dragster, so I wanted it. These two, we saw both of these cars. We've actually seen the Jukebox once, and this is actually the fourth Hawaiian Charger on the channel. So I might break out all the Hawaiians later in the video so we can compare them all, as well as the other Jukebox, 55 Jukebox, which I did find out this is a 55 Ford, so I guessed that one right in the Dragsters video. But these two are from 1995. So I checked the 11 car box set for the Dragsters. That is actually from 1996. So these are prior to the box set video. So, and I'll leave a link in the description for the box set video. I know sometimes I forget to do that, but I'll leave a link in the description to the video where I unbox the 1990, what was it? These are from 95, right? Yes, 1995. So the box set is from 96, and these were 1995's color schemes, I guess. Some of these boxes are having some trouble standing upright, just because they are so old and not exactly too well of condition. So lastly, this is our a Whacky Winners. This is not a Dragsters USA, obviously, but it looks like a dragster. It even goes as far as having the alcohol funny car lettering on there. You can see the A/FC. And it does have a Johnny Lightning Dragsters base, although it's backwards. So I imagine this guy opens from the rear forward. So that'll be pretty cool once we get that out of the box. But the Whacky Winners series, some of the stuff in there, although they are all real replicas, some of the stuff is kind of a little kooky and just a little too far-fetched for my collection, but still very cool. And I saw this one. It's a, oh, is this an El Camino or a Ranchero? The front end kind of looks like an El Camino, but the rest of it looks like a Ranchero. I don't know. If you, I might have to look that up real quick. So anyway, let's get into our first car over here on the left. This is, right, Don Schumacher's Wonder Wagon, and I believe we agreed that this is a Chevy Vega. And I'll bring over my other Wonder Wagon so we can compare that one as well. So we'll get that out of the box. Alright, so here we have our Wonder Wagon. Again, as always with the Johnny Lightning Dragsters, you do get the little support beam up here, which I just think really adds to the realism of these castings. I absolutely love it. You can see inside there the little roll cage around the driver's seat. Kind of tough to see, but you can just about make out the steering wheel there. Nice engine detail, although I wish it was a little more detailed. It is what it is. So pretty much the same car that we've seen before. Our other Wonder Wagon here, down to the riveting on the side and everything. Pretty much the same paint job, although obviously our previously acquired Wonder Wagon is gold instead of yellow. So that does set them apart nicely. Still a very good looking car. I think the yeah, all of our graphics are pretty much, yep, they're all the same. All the sponsorship decals on both cars are all the same, so same graphics on there. just a different color. We do have our taillight and parachute details in there, just like on the other one. but just a different color. Really cool. You know, obviously I don't mind adding a different colored one. I do have some very similar cars in my Dragsters series, the Revolution specifically. I have one that's like a light blue, one that's a dark blue, and I do have 3 other Hawaiian Chargers, so we'll get into those eventually. Let's get this guy closed up real quick so you can get a good look at what it looks like closed up. And again, this is, like we learned from our comment section, that this is a Chevy Vega, not a Chevy Camaro. Still a really, really cool looking car. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So we'll scoot this guy over here real quick and we'll take a look. We got another miniature hot rod. I might put this one up on the wall because I stuck the other one inside the parking garage to look like a poster. And here we have the cover of the magazine, the Hot Rod magazine that this car was featured on. So here it says Don Schumacher's Radical New Wonder Wagon. And then do-it-yourself headers, plus Truckin', Bonneville, U.S. Nationals. Yeah, the new look and funny cars. Very, very cool stuff. Nothing on the back there, so we'll stick that over there. And we'll take a quick look at the card. There's your, I guess this is the Hot Rod magazine, classic cover cars from your favorite magazine, right? And then on the back, this is very similar, if not the same, to the card that we looked at for the 32 high body, which we have right here. It says, since 1948, Hot Rod magazine has been the enthusiast source for all the latest and greatest info on hopping up your car. To attain the cover of Hot Rod is akin to becoming a celebrity. These cars have become a celebrated part of history. Join Johnny Lightning as we bring these covers to life. 24 cars will be available in their single blister this year, and every car faithfully replicates a Hot Rod cover subject. Check the detail yourself with our Reproduction photo card, which exactly reproduces famous Hot Rod magazine covers through the ages. Collect them all. Yes, sir, I'm working on collecting them all. Collecting them all. There we go. Say it right. So we'll take our photo card and do our quick comparison here. What do you think, guys? I think they nailed it. Looks pretty good. Very cool stuff. So we'll move our 2 Wonder Wagons now. We'll put these guys about over here so we can still see them. And we will move into our new 55, well, new to me, 55 Jukebox. Norm Wisner's 55 Jukebox. It's a 55 Ford. So we'll get this opened up and onto the lift. Okay, so here is our 55 Ford Jukebox, Norm Wisner's Jukebox, from the Dragsters USA series, obviously. And in the background, I do have the other 55 Jukebox in more of a purple color from the 11-car box set. So again, pretty much the same exact car, except for the base color is purple instead of copper, like on this one. I certainly like the copper a lot. Really cool looking car. We don't have an opening body on this one. I think this is Pro Mod series, so it doesn't have the body that opens up. It's not a funny car, but still really, really cool looking car. I love the big air scoop on the hood. It completely splits the windshield there. That looks really awesome. Really, really cool looking car. So we'll bring it in a little closer, get a look at some of the sponsors on there. You got NOS, MSD ignition, diced safety, and auto meter. Looks like the same stuff that we have on here, again, on our last 55 Jukebox. With our parachutes sticking out under the spoiler there. Really cool. Really nice looking car. I like it a lot. So we'll take a quick look. I want to show you this. We did get a little this Johnny Lightning collector's coin. That's the same picture that's on the this right here, the card from the Dragsters USA. So there's your 55 jukebox from that one. We have that up on the wall. And then there it is again. So same picture, but I do have quite a few of these cards, or little coins, from unboxing various Johnny Lightning Dragsters USA series cars that are just the single cars in the pack. But, yeah, very, very nice car. So we'll take a quick look at our card here. We have, if you'll recognize, that's the Motown shaker there. I think we have, where is my Motown shaker? There it is. So there's the car from the box. So there you go, that's pretty neat. Scoot that over a little bit more. This is a little bit of an earlier card. I know the next year for the Dragsters USA, I do have a few of those cards, but if we take a look on the back, we do have all the different cars that all 11 of these were featured in the box set. So I do have a variation of each and every one of these. I think they just changed the color up depending on what year they were released. So there's another paragraph there if you want to go ahead and give that a pause and read through all that. I have read that quite a few times because I've got quite a few Dragsters USA cards in my collection. So I'll get that tucked into the box. Take one more good look at this 55 Jukebox Ford. Really nice looking car. Absolutely love it. So we'll get these two parked up. I'm going to have to make space on the shelf. I do like to keep all my Dragsters together on my shelf, so I'm going to have to reorganize some stuff and move some stuff around. So, now we have another 71 Hawaiian Dodge Charger, in yet another variation. So, let's get this one opened up and we'll start to look at all of our different Hawaiian Dodge Chargers. Alright, so here is our 71, falling off the lift, our 71 Dodge Charger Hawaiian. So this time, as you can see over to my right here, or to your right, we have three other variations of this car. So we have more of a gloss blue, as opposed to, oh god, that's impossible to see on camera. They look almost exactly the same. Okay, so the one on the left is the new one. It's more of like a metallic turquoise, where this one on the right is more of a gloss blue. Let me see if I can catch the light just right. It's really tough to see the difference. I mean, really tough to see the difference. At least on camera it is. On camera it's tough to see the difference. But there's a good look at the kind of sparkle to it, whereas this one is just a gloss blue. There you go. But it's different enough for me. Next we have the 72 Hawaiian Tribute. So this is not actually a Dragsters USA series car. This is a Johnny Lightning 50th anniversary car that was released in 2019. Very limited run of these guys. This is one of 3,500. So there's our next comparison. Again, kind of a more metallic on this one, whereas this is more of a gloss dark blue. You can kind of see the difference a little better with that one. Pretty neat. And then lastly, we have the Hawaiian Charger from, this was a loose find. So this blue one was from the 11 car box set. And this was a loose find from the farmer's market quite a while back, but that is obviously green, as you can see. And another 71 Charger. So this is the 71, whereas this is the 72, the one with the headlights and the chrome grille. So you can tell them apart. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this 71 Hawaiian Charger. Again, we do have an opening body on here. It is a funny car with our nice little support rods in the front. Roll cage in there. Nice engine details. No funny car number on here. Some of them have a number, some of them don't. But there's a good look at some of the sponsorships on the back. Again, you have Autometer, Simpson, Krager, AHRA, a little AHRA sticker there, American Hot Rod Association, the little pineapple for the Hawaiian. I think they all have the pineapple on them. That one does, that one does. Do you? This one does not. Okay, that's fine. I don't see any parachute details on there. That's interesting. I guess none of them have parachutes on them. Again, though, this is pretty much the same casting that we've seen from the loose and 11 car box set. It is just a different color because it was a different year release. So, doing a pretty good job of collecting all the different variations that are out there. Very, very cool looking car. I like it a lot. So, quick look at the card again. Pretty much the same card that we just looked at. Same year, same release. I'll scoot this over a little bit. Take a look at the back there. Again, there's your propaganda to join the Johnny Lightning Collectors Club. I may do that soon. I say that pretty much every video. And then here is your whole paragraph about the Dragsters USA. So, and real quick, I will show you, I did get another little coin to go with this guy, so that's pretty cool. So we'll stick that in the drawer with the rest of my Dragster coins and other propaganda that comes with all my die-cast cars. I'll bring this over. Let's go ahead and close this up so you can get a good look at it closed. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, really cool looking car. This is probably one of my more favorite Dragsters USA castings, the 71 Charger. Really cool looking, like the little hood scoop on there. Very, very nice. So we have a whole team of Hawaiian cars now. Let me see if I can pull these over so you can get a good look at the three of them together. Wow, they pretty much, these two look almost identical on camera, but in person they're actually noticeably different. So, oh well. Either way, let's get into our last car for today's video, and that is the one and only Whacky winners, the only Whacky winner in my collection, the Troublemaker. So let's get him opened up. Alright, so here is our alcohol funny car, Troublemaker, opening backwards. Now, first thing I want to talk about on here, so this is something that I knew I would eventually run into from buying nearly 30-year-old Johnny Lightnings. I'm glad it took this long. So, unfortunately, this little support rod here, the way they work is basically it's just a piece of plastic that bends and folds right there. So, it's kind of a natural weak point. This one, although I even just took it out of the package, you know, after almost 30 years. Unfortunately, the prop rod down here, where it is supposed to bend, is separated from the rest of the plastic piece that it attaches to. But fortunately, I was able to just kind of wedge it in there for the video. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'll probably just have to be really careful with this one and not open it that often. But just something you deal with when you're buying old stuff. You know, but still a really, really cool looking car. So we've got an interesting engine detail in there. We've got really elongated individual throttle bodies long enough to come out of the back here of the, I guess the back window, and then little zoomy headers that wrap up and around the side. And then it goes right into the transmission, and I imagine that's supposed to be the differential right here. So that's pretty cool. It's really cool that this thing opens from the back. And you can see in there the little roll cage. If I turn it maybe this way, if I tilt it ever so gently, yeah, there's your steering wheel and seat right where you'd expect them to be. It's just the car opens from the rear. Really unique feature, really really cool. So I forgot to look up whether this was an El Camino or a Ranchero, but I really want to say this is an El Camino just by, do I have another? Yeah. Here's another El Camino, and I'll show you. Yeah, that's gotta be an El Camino. That's like the same exact front end. So that should be, that's a 71. At least the one I just pulled down is a 71. So, and I think 70 had twin headlights. So maybe this is a 71 El Camino. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know if you think I'm right or wrong. But really, really cool looking car. So I'll get this folded up and I'll show you just what I'm talking about here. So if I grab this and lift up, you can see it's separated right there. So it used to sit like that, and it's supposed to fold down over the engine like that. But just from sitting for, you know, for so many years folded like that, it eventually separated completely. So, but it does still close fine, and you can close it in there and it stays in and everything. So I'm not super upset about it. Really interesting looking car. I like this thing a lot. Cool color scheme. I like the little spoiler here coming off the bed. There's our parachute details at the back. Now this one, although it did not come with a like a chip coin like the rest of the Dragsters, it did come with this little cardboard thing that does say Troublemaker on it. So there's a picture of the, or I guess an illustration of the actual Troublemaker. Get that into the drawer. And we'll take a quick look at our card here. So this is part of the, excuse me, the Wacky Winners series from Johnny Lightning. Another outrageous car designed by Tom Daniel. And then on the back, we have welcome to the wild and wacky world of Tom Daniel, one of the world's most famous designers of plastic model kits. Tom began designing model kits back in the groovy 1960s. He is still at it today and has designed over 75 kits. Playing Mantis is now introducing Johnny Lightning Wacky Winners, super detailed 1/64 scale die-cast metal replicas. These are 10 of Tom's most famous and creative car designs. In fact, they may be the most awesome show rods any dude ever dreamed up. You've got to have one warped mind to think of cars this outrageous. So start collecting these cars and display them somewhere, and make sure you buy an extra set to play with too, because these cars are super fast and they work on standard size tracks. Standard size track. It's time for you to graduate to a higher level of quality and weirdness. And Wacky Winners will get you an A+ in both departments. With quality like ours, it's no wonder collectors say Johnny Lightning is the collector's choice. So there you go. So it turns out, I guess this isn't a replica of an actual car. It's a replica of a model kit made by Tom Daniel. So either way, we can pretend it's a replica of a real car. Still really cool. And it's not, you know, insanely outrageous that it wouldn't fit in with the rest of my collection. So the backwards opening Troublemaker. Very cool stuff. So what do you say we get all of our new Dragsters and funny cars and whatnot into the parking garage for one last good look? Alright, so there is our 71 Hawaiian Dodge Charger, our new yellow Wonder Wagon, our new 55 Ford Jukebox, and down on the end, I guess we can agree that's a 71 El Camino Troublemaker funny car. And then upstairs, of course, I do have the rest of the Hawaiian cars, or Hawaiian team at this point, and the other Wonder Wagon and the other 55 Jukebox that we've seen in recent videos. So that is our 4 newest additions. Oops, sorry, I was a little close there. Our 4 newest cars to the collection. So make sure, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know which car was your favorite, and make sure you hit the subscribe button for me too, and I will see you guys in the next video.